you touch me off.
Where's your
Something see
friend
what
on
happened.
the
Where you at?
phone?
Where you at?
Go
Right now, where
to
you
the
at?
clinic. Go to the clinic.
Bitch,
Kay got the word that Shamar basically exposed to her baby daddy of with the social security and ID. My question is, Shamar not smart enough to even do that. Let's clock that.
Only thing I regret is crossing them boundaries where we did have first at. Because if that never happened, me and Tommy probably been like this, best friends.
Hey, I doubt it.
Okay.
What's good, bedtime bandits? It's your girl Britt, and you know I'm coming with that early morning, late night tea. So pour it up for me and make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit that post notification bell so you know whenever I post a video. So there's been absolutely way too much going on in this circus. Your girl had to take a night off. I'm back at it like a crack addict up in rehab. So in the cup today we have Tommy, Shamar, Albo, and of course Kay is always going to insert herself. So Kay is mad that Shamar leaked her boyfriend's social security and ID. Now that's alleged because I'm not sure. I did not see their information. All I seen was a blanked out screen where the information was. And Kay has been coming at Shamar for years just to stay in the clout. So I'm sure she's just happy to have some actual clockable tea. And you know she gonna drag this one all the way out, as though we're the people who can help or do absolutely anything about what Shamar did but the authorities. As per usual, Tommy's over there clocking tea. And in my opinion, Tommy don't care about none of this mess. Tommy just trying to keep his coin and keep the drama going, so he always has tea to clock. How he gonna tell Kay to go file social security fraud on Shamar and then say that it's lame and it's petty? But from what I've seen, you like to leak people's socials and IDs as well, Tommy, which in my opinion is absolutely funny because I'm sure none of these people have any credit that can even be used to obtain anything, even if a scammer tried. The only person's information worth stealing is probably Shamar. I swear Kay wants to be Shekinah so bad. So Kay hopped on live with Albo trying to get him to become a part of the meme team. Now I don't mind y'all talking about the things that Shamar has done. We all know Shamar needs to treat people better and also learn how to not lash out when he's upset and confused. However, I clock everybody tea. Y'all only clock the tea for the person y'all don't like. And I can guarantee 100% none of the K fans will answer this for me in the comments. If Shamar is so slow and so uneducated, apparently not even smart enough to defend himself according to Tommy, then why does it take an army of people to bring down a disabled person? If Shamar is as slow as y'all say he is, then y'all all was in the same class. And no offense to Shamar, but if I was Kayla, I already would have had every red penny he ever seen in his entire life, if what she says is true. But this woman doesn't have any tenacity or professionalism. She can barely pronounce words herself. So Albo and Tommy are still beefing about them dating, and then Albo dating Shamar. And apparently Shamar told Kay to pull up for the fade. But I hope you got you a cup, because you know I'm about to fill it all the way up. But before we get into this tea, pour it up for me and smash that like button.
We're like, Tommy, like, that was my dog. We was cool, did everything together. I really with Tommy like a friend. Like that was my dog for real, for real. Like, I'm sorry, watching from the beginning, I never talked about Tommy's son until Tommy posted my social security and my ID. When he did that, that's when I started talking about Tommy's son and dogging him the hell out. It's nice to read Tommy all day long, but I never mentioned his son. He had me around his son and everything. Son cool. And Tommy would never be in the same room because Tommy got one-sided hurt. I ain't gonna never sit here and make myself feel wrong and be like, oh yeah, but you just wrong. Like, no, yeah, I feel like
you also have to acknowledge his hurt the same way you want people to acknowledge your hurt.
Exactly.
Now I can agree with Kay on that. Just because you didn't catch feelings in the quote-unquote fake relationship doesn't mean Tommy didn't. We all know y'all cross lines that fake relationships shouldn't cross. Like getting thrashed. Just because it's hard for you to understand someone's pain doesn't mean you cannot acknowledge it and apologize for it, because regardless, that person was hurt. And I know you're not talking the way you used and abused Shamar all up and down this internet, but then expect the supporters you got from Shamar to feel sorry for you when you cry. Boy, stop.
And regardless if you felt like y'all was friends, you feel what I'm saying, and they shouldn't have took it that far, he probably still had feelings, and he honestly felt like what you and Shamar did was dead wrong. Regardless if you thought it was a fake relationship or not, you know what I'm saying? People still feel the same way you got in the relationship with Shamar, you know what I'm saying? And you grew feelings, that's the same way. Like when you with somebody, of course feelings is going to be brought up, and he was.
But Tommy was too controlling. Like,
Now, I noticed this about Shamar, Albo, and Kay. Tommy doesn't typically do it, but every time someone asks them a question that they know they can't answer, they switch the subject, get angry, or block you. Now, what does Tommy being controlling have to do with anything this woman just said? Because now all you're doing is admitting that it was an actual relationship and you all had issues, so that's why you don't feel bad. But you know what? I don't know, maybe it's just me, but y'all comment below and let me know what y'all think about this video. Because Shamar outside with his friends. K baby daddy is his enemy. Don't mind me, I'm just playing, y'all. But Shamar is outside, Kay is outside as well, and Shamar is trying to get her to drop her low, and people in the comments are sneakily exposing Kayla's location. But before we get into that, let's see what Tommy talking about.
Shamar slow ass live last night, and he was like, I don't know who's in his head. It was like, Shamar, get on live and wake it up, girl. Wake it up. Shamar went on live and put up K baby daddy social security number and ID. Kay got the word that Shamar basically exposed to her baby daddy with the social security and ID. My question is, Shamar not smart enough to even do that. Let's clock that. Somebody in his head and in his ear telling him to do that.
And apparently Kay not smart enough either, because you got in her head and told her to call SSI, and she is. Are y'all complaining about the fact that y'all have an army against Shamar and somebody's probably actually helping him out? That just goes to show that they're only going after Shamar so hard because they believe he is incapable of defending himself. He can pop drama and talk his crap on the internet all day long, but they already know anybody with a name as big as Shamar would have been taking them all down, whether it had to go through the streets or the authorities.
We're going to use, because I said I'm not going to bring the names up, we're going to start using Ghost A and Ghost B. And y'all just describe who the ghost is. I feel like it was Ghost B. The reason why I feel like it was Ghost B is because the only thing Ghost B do all day is sit on the internet and he just talk his shit. He ain't pulling up on nobody. He claiming I don't pull up on nobody. He claiming I don't go outside. But all he been doing all year is sitting in the house having other people do his dirty work. Having people pull up to my old apartment to show. He having... The reason why I feel like it was Ghost Beast, because the only thing Ghost B do all day is sit on the internet and he just talk his... He ain't pulling up on nobody. He claiming I don't pull up on nobody. He claiming I don't go outside. But all he been doing all year is sitting in the house having other people do his dirty work. Having people pull up to my old apartment to show my apartment how dirty it is. That's what he did. He haven't did anything. He haven't went outside. He haven't pulled up nowhere. When he did go outside, he got his foot and went, and he had to run to the back of the club. And this who beat his ass when he was outside with Rashid one time. When he was with him in the back of the club. This who had Ghost B running in the back of the club when it was time to fight, and he punched Ghost B, and Ghost B like, ah!
You need to relax.
He ran in the back of the club and then got on the internet, and you remember he come on the internet for 2 days. The roaches climbed on each other's backs, until they got tall enough to climb. Huh?
We all know Shamar got roaches. The joke is getting old by now. But wasn't Kay and Shamar living in the same apartment complex? And she specifically said her daddy wanted to leave because Shamar was always being loud, meaning that Shamar was very close to her. I just told y'all the other day my neighbor left her trash bags on her porch, and within less than 24 hours, her gnats were in my house. So I strongly doubt if Shamar is the only one in that apartment complex that has roaches.
He came and picked him up. It's not cool or funny. He can't keep sitting around here threatening people, talking about getting people kids, doing this, doing that. That's not cool. And for anybody who's sitting up here allowing him to think that shit's not his first incident saying this. He say this to everybody. He say this to strangers. He say this to people he know. He say this all the time. Chris Brown or Lil Wayne or somebody who got real known and they said some shit like, oh, y'all be walking around here, oh, let's cancel them.
If it was somebody like one of those artists that you mentioned, Tommy, y'all wouldn't even be mentioning their name without a suit for defamation of character. So they wouldn't have to clap back on the internet. All Shamar has is himself. And I agree, Shamar should have been canceled for the things he says. However, so should you, Tommy. I like how y'all keep putting limits on the beef. I've also heard you talk about people's kids. It doesn't matter what you specifically say. If you're going to throw a rock, I'm going to throw a house. Alvo was just on live the other day saying he wished a woman's baby was not here anymore. But y'all know I can't say what he really said on YouTube. And Shamar needs to come out and publicly apologize for that, because forget Tommy, K, and Albo. You have true supporters who look up to you, Shamar. That's their goal, to have you say something outside of the box, knowing that you cannot control your emotions because they call you slow every second. Then say they want to cancel him. Do you also want to cancel Shay and Bria for allegedly hitting Ariana Grande? Oh, okay, since we name dropped.
Every time he come on this internet, he are saying something weird and rude.
He are saying something? Like, on a serious note, did any of y'all finish high school? Like, Alvo already told us he didn't, but Tommy, the more you talk, the more we see exactly why you were Shamar's friend. Now enough of that, because your evil twin K is about to pull up on Shamar. Before we get into this video, let me know what you think in the comments below, because you know we gonna pour it up.
Where you at right now? Where you at?
Clinic. Go to the clinic.
Better go out to the clinic. It's your ass. You need to go to the mother with your ugly ass. That's why I'ma call dispatch on your ass. I'm gonna get your kids taken away, ho.
No. And stop
I'm gonna
walking
get your
around
kids
here
taken
giving
away. I
people
promise
stuff.
you that, ho. I'm gonna get your kids taken away. I'm gonna get your kids taken away. Cause you like to stop people. You're a harassment bitch. You like to harass people. Somebody gonna beat your ass. I promise you. Somebody gonna whoop your ass.
Look at this ugly hoe.
Kinda don't want no smoke. Kinda you want to scare around. Kinda don't want to get.
Oh my God!
Back on.
You don't want to get high. Beat up. That's the
Put your
game.
friend back on.
You don't still want to get high. Beat up.
Put your friend back on.
You don't want to get your ass your kids, ho.
Why
Why you ain't staying at my house then?
And you wouldn't have been as
Why you
slow
ain't
as
staying
you
at my
are.
house? Cause you knew you were gonna get your.
Now hold up yet. Y'all like the video yet? Come on now, don't be stingy. You know I be clocking that tea. And if y'all just missed that, K pulled up to Shamar's house, but he was not there. He said he was going to come back, but K left. And yes, of course, we all know Shamar should never be fighting a woman, but why are you pulling up to his house?
Go to jail for fraud. Old-headed hoe, you thought you was doing something by helping people know you just want to get their identity and their social security. You want to make some money, you want to steal their money, you know they got checks, that's why you pick them up. You try to help people when you can't help yourself.
Now, I'm not going to lie, I just threw that out there to be petty. But Kay addresses every allegation on this internet but her own.
You are illiterate.
You must not know that I have the information on you, bitch. You want to jail for fraud, ho. 177.
Went to jail for fraud.
Ain't your number is 177.
You're the only one going to jail for fraud.
Care your kids, ho. You dumbass.
That what you should have told your mama. That what you should have told your mama.
I'm so sick of you. Why you ain't staying at my house then?
And you wouldn't have been as
Why you
slow
ain't
as
staying
you
at my
are.
house? Cause you knew you were gonna be so
You
ass.
want ass mama to be a mama, and you wouldn't have been as
Be a
you
mother.
is.
You ugly
You
hoe.
illiterate.
You must not know that I have the information.
Know your own
Can't
security.
make me want to just
You
suck
don't
shit
know your
on.
own social security, Tommy.
You talking about
You
fighting
don't
me?
even know your own social
You talking about
security,
fighting me?
retard.
I promise you, Kayla.
You
The
don't
day you
promise
with me, I'll
a
put your
test.
ass on me. I'm gonna
Promise
beat
an
the hell out.
education.
I'm gonna beat you so bad.
Promise a
To the
tub.
point where you ain't gonna like it, ho.
Promise a
You gonna get your ass. I promise you.
you need a pop a
Nah.
pill.
Since
You need
they
a
doing all
pop
that
an
talking,
antibiotic.
shit, that talking shit I wanna
You
fight.
need a pop
That's
an
the game.
antibiotic.
But she like to harass
That's
me.
what you need
She
to
like
do.
to stalk me. She like to do it all. Bitch, I'm a bitch so ass. I told him that boy, your goddamn head out, bitch. We finna beat that whole ass. We gonna beat your ass. You big mouth asshole. You still gon' have your mouth asshole.
Are you gonna call the police? Are you gonna hit? What is your pressure?
She's scary.
What is your pressure?
She's scared to get ass whooped.
Turn the camera on. Even that nigga phone don't like what's going on. The whole mom crashed.
Okay, I know y'all ain't still acting stingy with that like button now, because y'all know it's going down. And now, okay, I think you got lucky that his phone crashed because them girls was eating you up. And you can see the difference in when they argue with somebody who is not Shamar, how they just resort to crashing out instead of doing reads. because they only feel like they can read him because he is disabled. And my bedtime bandits already know we do not condone any fighting on this channel. However, I thought Shamar was trying to fight her. Why don't you go ahead and pull back up, Kay, or drop a low since it's female, since you want to constantly call this man's phone?
The ugly bitch, they gonna make sure they face up. Never get in the field with you ugly bitch. I don't want no smoke. I promise you. You got it. You got it. Are we downtown Atlanta?
I was just gonna do a little bit of this and haul ass.
Okay, next time tell that heifer to got in front. Child, I'm not arguing with them ugly hoes.
There's stuff out there to be scared of.
My dirty, dingy, and funky.
Is there a cover charge getting?
No. He knows you. This is car. He know you with me. You plugged in, man. Side! You plugged in. You fan, man. Right. And stop doing free pictures and give you a tip or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be out here just doing free.
I'm good. Take care of me. I'll be good. Trust me.
How you know?
All the clients, I'm good. I'm getting clients.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
And they'd love to say Shamar doesn't do anything for free. I wonder where that mentality came from. Dang, the only thing Kate is ever worried about is somebody else's money. Everything is not about money. Sometimes it's about building relationships so you can get recommendations and clientele. And clearly this young man is doing fine on his own without you. And I know there's a rumor going around that Shamar apparently said something really bad about Kay's kid. I have not seen the clip. However, she was just online talking about that boy's mother. At this point, comparing their actions to one another is completely irrelevant. But what I do know is she's scared. She's scared of it. Because how you gonna pull up to somebody's house to fight because you know he's a man that technically can't fight you, and even if he does, the internet is going to cancel him. But as soon as he gets some females that are asking, hey, are you going to call the authorities or are you going to rumble? You're talking about you never get in the paint with ugly females because they always go for your face. And you are so very lucky that the bedtime bandits don't call names over here. Because I saw those females. I'm not sure what makes you think that you look any better than them. It's funny how everybody want to beef with Shamar, but don't want no smoke with no one else. But y'all let me know in the comments below what y'all think about this video. Thank you to all my genuine supporters. I really hope you enjoyed the content. Thank you so much for all the super chats, comments, and membership. And for those of you who didn't enjoy the video, I'm sure there are multiple people who post this same content online. And I truly hope you find what you're looking for. All content used in the video is under fair use for commentary purposes. I love y'all. Peace.